is the There Is Another Way podcast from SpencerBruce.com. Making life work as a creative. Hello and welcome to this week's There Is Another Way podcast. I hope you are all doing well out there. The first signs of freedom, the first signs of being able to go out and meet people happening here in the UK. Not done it yet myself, but looking forward to hopefully be going out to see a few people outside in a garden like we used to do a long time ago, or what feels like a long time ago. Wherever you may be, I hope that you are also going to soon be allowed or are allowed the freedoms to get out there and see people. Speaking of seeing people, just a reminder that a creativity Kickstarter workshop will be happening on April the 29th at 4 o'clock UK time. A link to the event is in the podcast description. There are 6 places, and I hope that some of you will be joining us. Also in podcast news, got a couple of guest interviews coming up, going to be recording them in the next week or so. Really excited about that as always, and look forward to sharing them with you. In this week's podcast, I'm going to get you to consider a very simple question, and I want you to ask this of yourself, but also of people around you, your friends, your family, your work colleagues. And the question is, what do you think I do? Now, this is a multi-layered question, but at the heart of it is an important lesson that we can learn about ourselves and the perceptions that others have of what we are doing, our art form, or even at an intrinsic level, the things that we might do day to day. So this is a multi-layered question. What do you think I do? So you could be given a general answer. I think you're a musician. Or someone could break it down as, I think you spend time making YouTube videos and writing music content, or making content for TV, doing lots of accounts, or spending your time updating websites. There are a multitude of answers to this question, but I think you'll find it's a question which a lot of us struggle with. And this question came as a takeaway from the last Creativity Kickstarter workshop, where the common question of struggling to identify with what you actually do and how to explain to others what you actually do really can hold you back. And this could be in relation to your artwork, or it could be in relation to your business, or it could be in relation to your brand. It could be in relation to many things. What do you think I do? When you ask people, you'll get a number of answers. And if you are getting a number of answers, that means that perhaps even in your own mind, you are not really clear of what it is that you are trying to do. So the first person you need to ask is yourself. What do I do? What do I think I do? Can you write that down? Can you say it? Can you summarize it in an elevator pitch to yourself? What is it that you do? What is the art that you are making? What is it? What is it that you are trying to create? What do you think it is? Can you niche it down, sum it up into a very small idea, so that when you go out and tell other people about it, they will know what you do? Think of famous people out there. Think of people you are inspired by. Think of people who you look up to in any walk of life. What do you think they do? Now, of course, I'm not trying to simplify life. We all do multiple different things, and we all enjoy multiple different things. But when we are struggling with our art, when we're struggling with ideas, when we're struggling with creativity, having an idea in your head of what you think you do and what others think you do can really help you move on from being ideas blocked, if that's such a writer's block, or whatever it is, the blockage that you're having in terms of your creative ideas. But also it helps you with a clear vision, and knowing that can help with your confidence when you are talking to people, when you are meeting people online. People like to have clear definitions of what you are, what you think you do. Even if you do other things, it doesn't matter. What is the main thing you do? In knowing this, it can really help you. Part 1, sit down and write down what you think you do. And if you're confusing yourself, you're going to confuse everyone else. So try and get it down to maybe the main thing, the main idea, the main concept of what it is that you are doing. And this can be quite general, and it even doesn't even have to be a job description. It's what is it that motivates you? What is it that excites you about what you are creating? And then ask other people, ask your friends, ask your family, ask your work colleagues. If you're feeling brave, ask your clients, and then see the answers that you're getting. And if everyone is coming back with a similar answer, then you are right on track. That means that you're very clear in what it is that you do, and you have a vision. If you are getting lots of different answers, the next step of this is to try and figure out what it is that you want to do in terms of all the things that people think that you are doing. What is the one thing you want to be recognized as? It doesn't necessarily have to be one thing. If you can change the word, if you are both a screenwriter and a director and a cinematographer, you can say, I make film. I make visions. I create stories through visual storytelling. That is, again, the thing that you do. The specific job title doesn't matter, but it's very clear when you meet someone, when you talk to someone, when you make your online presence, when you are branding yourself, it's very clear what it is that you do. If it helps you, and it's taken me a long time to get here, what do? I design, build, and record sound worlds to help my clients with their storytelling. Now, that includes music, that includes sound effects, that includes soundscapes, it includes basically anything to do with sound. But having that clarity, having that statement really helps me know who I am and know what I am trying to do. The takeaway from this week: what do you think I do? Ask the question. I hope you found that useful. I've been Brucey. Most importantly, take care, my friends, and I will catch you later.